Eckhart Tolle on embracing the power of presence daily. In the vast expanse of human existence, we often find ourselves lost in the chatter of our minds, caught up in the whirlwind of daily life. Eckhart Tolle, a renowned spiritual teacher and author, has dedicated his life to guiding us towards a deeper connection with the present moment. In his book, A New Earth, Tolle asserts that embracing the power of presence is not just a state of mind, but a transformative journey that can profoundly impact our lives. Let me tell you this. You might be wondering if there's a practical way to cultivate this awareness. And today, we're going to explore how Eckhart Tolle suggests we embrace the power of presence daily. Eckhart Tolle emphasizes that most of our suffering arises from living in the past or future. He describes the past as a prison where we hold onto regrets and grudges, and the future as a dreamland filled with unrealistic expectations. Both are illusions that keep us from experiencing the richness and joy of the present. So, what does Tolle suggest we do? He proposes that we make a conscious effort to anchor ourselves in the here and now, to let go of these limiting perspectives, and live fully in the moment. Let's dive into a real-life example that illustrates the power of embracing the present. Imagine you're driving to work one morning, and you normally find yourself lost in thought about yesterday's meeting or tomorrow's schedule. However, today, instead of letting your mind wander, you decide to focus entirely on the road ahead. You notice the texture of the road beneath your tires, the gentle sway of the car, and the vibrant colors of the trees passing by. Suddenly, you realize that every single second is a gift, and you're fully alive right now. This shift in perspective can be incredibly liberating, allowing you to experience the world around you in a new and refreshing way. One of the most profound lessons Tolle shares is the importance of self-compassion. We tend to beat ourselves up over our mistakes and shortcomings, but Tolle argues that it's essential to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, just as we would a dear friend. When we encounter challenges or setbacks, rather than succumbing to despair, we can choose to see them as opportunities for growth. For instance, if you make a mistake at work, instead of dwelling on the failure, consider what you can learn from it. By adopting a compassionate attitude, you open yourself up to greater resilience and a more positive outlook. Another key lesson from Tolle is the significance of mindfulness meditation. He suggests starting each day with a few minutes of quiet reflection to clear the mind and set intentions for the day. Imagine sitting quietly, perhaps in a comfortable chair, closing your eyes, and focusing on your breath. Allow thoughts to come and go without judgment, gently bringing your attention back to your breathing whenever your mind wanders. With practice, you'll find that this simple act can significantly enhance your ability to stay present throughout the day. Eckhart Tolle also delves into the concept of letting go of attachments. He explains that many of our struggles arise from holding onto things, people, possessions, or outcomes that we believe will bring lasting happiness. Instead, he advocates for releasing these attachments and cultivating a sense of freedom. Think about a situation where you've been overly attached to a result, whether it's a job promotion, a relationship, or even your health. What happens when those things don't turn out as planned? Often, we suffer greatly. By learning to release these attachments, we free ourselves from unnecessary pain and open ourselves to a more fulfilling life. In his teachings, Tolle draws parallels between our inner world and the external environment. He believes that the state of our mind mirrors the state of our surroundings. For example, if you feel anxious or stressed, you might find that your environment feels chaotic and overwhelming. Conversely, when you're calm and centered, the world around you seems peaceful and harmonious. By making a conscious effort to create a positive internal environment, you can influence your external reality. Imagine taking a walk in nature and focusing solely on the beauty of the landscape, the sounds of birds, and the feeling of the sun on your skin. Such experiences can be incredibly restorative and help you return to a place of peace and contentment. To further illustrate the benefits of being present, let's look at a personal anecdote. A few years ago, I was facing a significant career change. My heart was heavy with uncertainty, and my mind was racing with worst-case scenarios. But then, I decided to try a guided meditation during my lunch break. As I sat quietly, I noticed how much easier it became to breathe deeply, and my thoughts started to slow down. Gradually, I felt a sense of calm wash over me. When I returned to my desk, I approached my work with renewed energy and a clearer mind. The change didn't happen overnight, but the shift in perspective provided me with the courage and clarity to navigate the transition more gracefully. Embracing the power of presence is not just a mental exercise, it's a lifestyle choice. It requires dedication and patience, but the rewards are immeasurable. Tolle teaches us that by choosing to live fully in the present, we can transform our lives and experience a deeper sense of fulfillment. So, let's take a step today and commit to incorporating these practices into our daily routine. Whether it's through meditation, mindful observation, or simply making a conscious effort to appreciate the moment, we can all begin to harness the transformative power of presence. Remember, the journey to embracing the power of presence is ongoing. There will be days when it feels challenging, but each time you succeed, you become stronger. And the more we practice being present, the more we realize that true happiness and peace lie within. So, let's embrace this journey together, and may we find the courage to live fully in the present moment. Here's something you should know: by choosing to live in the now, you have the power to rewrite your story and create a life that is truly meaningful and fulfilling.